Good morning again. I had to redo the video. My finger accidentally pressed on the off button. Today is Friday. I think it's September 17th, 2015. And it's about close to 8 o'clock in the morning. And I am just enjoying this day. And this in front of me is New Jersey, and this is the Hudson River that you see. And I just wanted to just take a time, sometime, and to show this beautiful coastline. It's very peaceful and quiet. And this is Pier 84, and it's a real man-made structure. And see, this whole thing is man-made. It's a pier, and they put trees on it years ago in the 1980s. It used to be a real seedy place, a typical pier. It looked old and worn and real spooky, and they really did it real nice. They had like a little park. See all the green grass and trees on this structure? It's all man-made. It's absolutely beautiful. And then you can see in the distance what they call the Freedom Tower, all there, yeah. I'm going to do a whole panoramic view. See that? Yeah, I just got my iPhone maybe 3 days ago, and yeah. And I was without an iPhone for about 1.5 years, and I had this friend who said, you should get you should get a cell phone. I said, well, I don't need a cell phone. I got a house phone, and I don't really go out a lot, and I don't need one. And so she's been working on me. And then one day, I said to myself, I feel anxious, not feeling connected. I want to feel connected with my environment and the people, and I didn't miss a few calls when I went outside, and I had an appointment and the person had called to cancel, and so it happened twice. So I said, she has a point. So then I also learned when I got the cell phone, I was told about call forwarding. So if I go outside, and since I just got the phone, they don't know about my new cell number. So I had it forwarded. So this is really neat. So I don't have to give out my new cell phone number. Just forward the calls to my cell phone when I'm out and about. I feel so much more empowered. So this is what my spirit journey is really about. It's about empowering, self-empowerment, so that you could feel that you are taking charge over your life and enjoy the process. I feel a new sense of freedom with this new endeavor. I mean, I've had cell phones in the past. My first cell phone was in '98. Winter of '98, and I just got it because I had a car, and I had to drive home late at night, get home like at 11 p.m. and I had to go on a highway. So I said, I should get a cell phone, because they started advertising about cell phones, for the general population. So I said, okay. And yeah, and I ended the cell phone service a couple of years later in 2001, right after the 9/11. And I didn't think I needed it. Oh, I remember what happened. The job market, I was hoping to get my old job back when I moved from Hawaii back to New York City. I returned to New York City 6 weeks before September 11th, that infamous 2001. And everything downtown was, there was no communication, no telephone, not even cell phone. But you're still stuck with the bill. And so I had these recurring bills and no prospect of jobs. See, my job prospect was in building number 7 that got destroyed. Well, that imploded on itself. You know, the infamous building number 7 at World Trade Center. Yeah. So when I saw that, and I was job hunting, and I called to the phone company. I said, look, the 9/11 thing happened. The building that I was hoping to work back in got destroyed, and I can't afford to keep it. So they ended the contract, and there was no penalty. So from there to 2012, I was without a cell phone, and I got the cell phone because I was doing now volunteer work, and so I had to use mass transit. And everybody in New York City has their cell phone, and I felt like to just stay on top of everything, you know, culturally and socially, I felt forced to get a cell phone. And the contract was for 2 years, and at this time, 2 years later, I wasn't doing the volunteer work anymore, and I was at home a lot, you know, so I didn't feel a need to. And then I got a new friend who's very social, and she has her own business, and she was encouraging me to get the cell phone for better communication, you know. So I was very resistant, and I was starting to get angry. And then I started thinking to myself, you know why you're angry? I asked myself, I said, why? It says, you're not being a part of society, and you're bucking it. You're bucking the system, and it's causing you frustration and anger. So I said, then I reasoned to myself. I said, do you want to buck the system, or do you really want to have fun in society? You know, it's a beautiful summer, late summer. Is it worth it? You know, you could afford the phone. You know, you just readjust certain expenses, but it's something that you could swing. So I did it. I did the plunge. I was a little nervous, but I did it, and you know, I really felt excited about it. Actually, you know, I'm really excited. I feel more relaxed, and I'm not able to take these beautiful shots that I would like to share with others, you know, in part of my spirit journey. Look at my little dogs now. See that? They're just relaxing in the sun. That's Lily on the top and Lilac on the bottom. And this is Labby Boy, my little Pekingese. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys, that, you know, in this spirit journey, that it takes courage, and, you know, sometimes you just gotta take the plunge. So that's what I did. And so I just want to thank you, and you know, please feel free to share my video. You could comment below, and it's free to subscribe. And lastly, you know, to give me the thumbs up. Peace to you guys. Bye bye.